Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you guys know, today is Friday, and a few videos back I was throwing out some ideas for the channel, like doing first Fridays. So we're gonna go with the first Fridays. I'm gonna start this first Friday. Yeah, never mind. I'm gonna tell you guys my first job. As you guys know in the thumbnail, I worked with Forever 21 in the Mall of America in Bloomington, Minnesota. Yeah. So, still have like the badge and everything. This is how it's gonna start. I think maybe I applied to them like a week before they emailed me telling me that they want to do an interview with me. Sorry, my breath sometimes feels tight. Do an interview with me the following Thursday. So I was like, okay, we'll see where that goes. And then when I did my interview, I was like very truthful. Like, she would ask me, like, what would you do if you were the manager and someone calls you 2 hours from their shift letting you know that they have a headache. I said it depends like how bad it is. If it's just like a little pounding, like you can take some aspirin and then pull through. Try to come in. If it's like a full-on migraine, just try to find someone who will be able to take your shift for that day. Yeah. And then the great thing is she hired me like right on the spot. She gave me the day of my orientation, which was like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So 5 days from the day she hired me, which was great and all. And then once orientation come around, we're just getting to know like how with the handbook, what dress code, and just taking a little tour around the store. Because Forever 21 was 2 levels at the time. I don't know if it's still 2 levels since I've left. But anyways. So really, orientation is just they just want our information, like banking information, security number, state ID, and then give us a tour, having questions like how does this work and that. All that, pretty much that was it. And then I think about a few days later, I got my first schedule. That started on March 6th, which was a Tuesday, so the next Tuesday after the orientation. And I'm gonna be honest, I was nervous and excited, because I was excited. It was my first job. I was working now, being an adult. And then nervous because, like, my sister told me how bad it is to work in retail, and then on top of that, this is the Mall of America. And Mall of America is like busy. So I was like nervous if people were gonna like me or not. So, and then the day of my first on job, I would say probably maybe hours before I had to leave, I was literally getting dressed, fixing my hair, maybe doing my not a lot of my makeup, but like some of my makeup. I was like nervous and excited, so I was like, it felt like the first day of school. So I was getting ready and everything. I would have to say I got to meet, and then once I got there, it was kind of a little scary because I was like, like it's just like I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Who do I talk to? What happens? But like, just the manager, like one of the shift leaders actually was like, okay, let's just go in the fitting room and people will show you how it works. And I was like, okay. And then like the other coworkers started showing me like, okay, you whatever the customers give you, you sort it out by the different sections, like fashion trend sections that we have. And then once that's full, you put it on an empty rack, and then one of us will take it there and put it on the other racks for go backs. I was like, okay. To be honest, it took me, but it took me a while to actually get into the groove of the fitting room. And then I think maybe a day or two after that, another shift leader put me on the floor for the first time. They were explaining, okay, just make sure everything is folded on the tables, hangers are neat, patted down, and try to do the go backs as well before your shift ends or like when the store closes. So, and then any customer that comes up to you, asks you a question, show them all that. But it was like a pretty good job. Like the co-workers I had, I got along with most of them. A few kind of got on my nerves, and the others I probably didn't even like fully talk to them. The other ones I was like cool with, like we would joke and all this. I thought I had some lipstick on my teeth, but it was a pretty good job. Like the only issue I had was scheduling and being trained on the cash register, because I kept asking them, and they'll be like, okay, we'll do it the next day, and they would forget. But besides that, it was like a pretty good first experience with working with retail. The only day I struggled, and the funny thing is they hired me right around spring break. So as you know, spring break starts getting a lot of people busy. People are trying to buy swimsuits and all this craziness, because like swimsuit starts coming in by March, because a lot of people are on spring break, and then summer's going to be coming around, so they started bringing in the swimsuits. That was fun. So I always like pick up after like a huge pile of swimsuits. And then I had just a few issues. Like one day I was the only sales associate closing one Tuesday night, so I had to try to handle everything. Like I'm not even meaning just the fitting room, I mean like the whole floor. Try to do as much as the whole floor, but like that was a struggle. I felt bad for the people who had opened the next day, because they were probably like, what happened to none of these people? And then the morning manager was like, oh, there was only one sales associate that night. And then the discount was only 10%, but yeah, I did get a few things here and there. But I would say that would be a 8.5 for me on a scale 1 to 10. An 8.5. I had an issue with the manager was transferring. Besides that, no big issues. It wasn't crazy, wasn't bad, and I got paid $10 until like maybe July, when they gave me a raise of $1, making it $11 in total, but better than nothing. But anyways, I'm hoping you guys are enjoying your Friday or Saturday. And have a nice day or afternoon or evening. And until then, bye guys.